What's happening, everybody? Kyle from VR Scout here. Today, we are checking out another 5 amazing VR games you can sideload to your Oculus Quest headset right now, 100% free of charge. If you've never sideloaded a game or app before, you're gonna wanna make sure your headset is set to developer mode and that you have an app called SideQuest downloaded to your Windows PC. This is what you'll actually use to move your files from your computer to your headset. Before we get started though, if you haven't already, be sure you check out our past sideloading video. We break down 5 incredible VR games you can sideload to your Quest right now. There are some really cool apps included in there as well. All right, with that out of the way, let's check out another 5 amazing VR games you can download right now to your Oculus Quest headset, 100% free of charge. First up, Attack on Quest. Fans of the popular Japanese anime manga series Attack on Titan will no doubt instantly recognize this high-flying VR experience. If you're unfamiliar with the series, Attack on Titan centers around a human civilization under constant attack from hordes of humanoid giants with a serious craving for human beings. Soldiers tasked with defending society from these monsters use omnidirectional gear to quickly traverse environments and take down invading titans by slicing at the back of their necks. Attack on Quest throws you right into the action, allowing you to freely roam a massive city environment and take down titans at your will. It's a work in progress for sure, but a recent update has really helped flesh out the experience with some much needed improvements to both movement and visuals. Flying between buildings like Spider-Man is incredibly fun, and the feeling of taking down a Titan with my dual blades left me with an immense feeling of satisfaction. Just don't get too close. These guys are hungry. But if you're good enough, you may just slip away. Oh God, oh no. No, no, no! Next, we have Triton VR. One of the most unique games featured on SideQuest at the moment, Triton VR represents a whole new genre of standalone arena-scale VR games in which players navigate their environment by physically walking around. In Triton, 2 players position themselves at opposite ends of a battlefield and engage in a competitive shootout in which they must physically duck, run, and take cover in order to survive. Though the visuals are rough and the gunplay isn't anything to write home about, the act of physically running from cover to cover as I popped off shots at my buddy left me with a genuine adrenaline rush. Triton VR takes all the fun of location-based VR and boils it down into an easy-to-set-up standalone experience for Quest. You'll need some space and 2 headsets to play, though the developer has teased an upcoming single-player horde mode. Moving on, we have Lambda1 VR. Put simply, this is a full VR remake of Valve's original HalfLife PC game. Same campaign, same environments, same Gordon Freeman. This carefully crafted VR remake includes all the things you know and love from the original, plus a few new goodies. Revisiting the maze-like confines of the Black Mesa compound feels absolutely surreal in VR, as is the ability to beat down headcrabs by physically swinging my crowbar. That being said, there are a few inconsistencies you may notice. At one point during my playthrough, the models for the ventilation shafts ceased to load, resulting in a handful of confusing moments as a series of invisible walls hindered my progress. Still, it's an absolutely massive project that breathes new life into the legendary classic. Plus, I can't think of a better way to get hyped up for the release of Half-Life Alyx. Unfortunately, you will need to own a copy of Half-Life on PC in order to play. I know, I lied. Sue me. No, but seriously, don't do that. Following Half-Life, we have Crisis Brigade. God, I hope I'm saying that correctly. This Time Crisis-inspired cover shooter has been available on SideQuest for some time now, but I wasn't able to get to it in our previous video, so we're doing it now. You'll take on the role of a loose cannon cop who doesn't play by the rules, as you duck and shoot your way through waves of polygonal bad guys. Mission 1 has you storming a bank during an armed robbery. As previously stated, Crisis Brigade clearly takes heavy inspiration from classic light gun games such as Time Crisis. The game is all about ducking behind cover and popping off shots at distant enemies. Each wave completed moves you further into the environment. You even have your choice of routes to take, adding a bit of replayability to the experience. The second level has you battling terrorists portside. Once again, you'll have multiple routes to choose from as you progress. If you're having difficulty, keep a lookout for additional weaponry and time modifiers scattered throughout each level. It's fast, it's fun, it's extremely effing hard. Finally, Terminus. A relatively new addition to side quests, this creepy subterranean thriller has you navigating an underground rail system during a worldwide pandemic, where mysterious entities resembling that of the smoke monster from Lost are disintegrating the human population. Players can carry a handful of objects in their backpack to assist them in their journey, such as flashlights, soda, and axes. But as far as I can tell, there's no real way of fighting back against these nanite creatures. The game is still a work in progress. Actions are limited, the environments are fairly sparse, but it's an extremely interesting project that has the potential to develop into an incredible VR survival horror experience. The biggest appeal of Terminus, however, is its visuals. Even with the limited power afforded by the Quest, Terminus is nothing short of gorgeous. Eerie hallways illuminated by distant green lights, destroyed rail cars covered in fire, and TV monitors blasting emergency response messages create an unsettling atmosphere that will leave a constant chill down your spine. Terminus also does a commendable job with its world building. Though information on your exact scenario is sparse, your smartphone keeps you constantly informed with what's happening topside through a series of emails, news headlines, and texts. You can also happen upon other people's smartphones hidden throughout the environment, which add additional context. Once again, if you haven't seen our original sideloading video, who's somewhere over here, I hope, be sure to check that out as well. There are a bunch of really cool free games and apps you can download right now to your Quest headset.